Hi there, I'm Carrie Ann. I am just your average Pacific Northwest mom of two and small business owner. And this is my journey through functional medicine and hopefully healing. A quick little backstory on me. I was diagnosed with small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, also known as SIBO, about 3 years ago. And I've been on a journey to get rid of that nasty little bug that lives in my small intestine ever since. And to this point, I have seen numerous doctors, probably 3, 4, 5, at least 5 different doctors who've all had different courses of treatment for me. To March of 2020, right at the beginning of the pandemic, before anything had shut down, before mask mandates were a thing, before schools were closed, before anybody really knew much about coronavirus. Unbeknownst to me, I visited a local business here, and 10 days later came down with what felt like the worst flu or something else that I had ever had in my entire life. I had fatigue, nausea, chills, chest pain, tightness in my chest, shortness of breath, and just felt horrible. And ended up being able to get tested for COVID. And then on April 1st, my test results finally came back after 2 weeks that I had been tested positive for COVID-19. Initially, after talking to my doctor, my just general practitioner, she told me that my symptoms could last for 2 to 3 months and then I should be fine. Well, 2 to 3 months came and went and I wasn't fine. And I started to do some research and found out that there were these COVID long haulers popping up all over the world. I found the first kind of group in the UK and then started to find more and more people like me who just couldn't seem to shake the effects of COVID. And we became known as COVID long haulers. And ask me what my symptoms are being a COVID long hauler. And it's so hard to answer that question because it really varies from day to day. So it can be anything from shortness of breath and tightness in my chest to just debilitating fatigue, to numbness and tingling in my hands and feet, to swelling in my ankles, to stomach pains, to nausea. It just varies, and you just kind of never know what the day is going to bring. You're going to wake up sometimes feeling good, sometimes you're going to wake up with some of these crazy symptoms. You don't know how long they're going to last. So after battling SIBO and my stomach issues for 2.5 to 3 years, then being diagnosed with COVID in March of 2020, and adding that on top of everything that I was already going through, I was just getting really frustrated with general medicine, just your regular doctors. I've seen so many doctors and I've had so many tests run. Nobody can cure my stomach issues, and nobody has been able to figure out what's causing all these COVID long haul symptoms after seeing regular doctors, pulmonologists, cardiologists, rheumatologists, you name it, they are coming up empty-handed. And I just got really fed up with general medicine and wanted to look for alternative answers.